welcome to Grace Talk, where we have real conversations, real faith, and real grace. Today we have none other than Kanaya. So now, do you go by Quasia or do you go by Kanaya? What do you prefer?
Both of them.
Okay.
So Quasia is like family, or that's mainly what family calls me, and then Kanaya was like a school name.
Okay. So, like, you don't have to give us your government name, but is it Quasia Kanaya or...
Kanaya T. Quasia.
Oh, Kanaya T. Quasia. Now, if y'all see her out, don't call her Kanaya T. Quasia, all right? So tell us a little bit about yourself and your journey.
So I am a mom of 4. I work for Defects at this moment. Look, I said this moment.
Oh, not at this moment.
My journey is, I want to say, a provider, really, because it's like I provide at my job, and then I have to snap into motherhood and provide. So that's definitely my journey.
Yeah. So working at Defects, that is a very challenging job. You're dealing with kids and parents, and tell us a little bit about that. Some of the little challenges that you may have.
Thankfully, I don't deal with the kids. I don't deal with the sides with going to visit kids or taking them or anything like that. I do more family Medicaid, older people Medicaid, and food stamps.
Nice. So you need some food stamps.
But it's still challenging because I have to interview people. Some people may not like what they're getting or like the outcome. So I'm like dealing with a lot each day.
Yeah. So you really aren't really deciding on how much they get. You're just like...
No, I ain't.
Okay. Just kidding. All right. Moving on. But there are criteria that they have to meet in order to get those. So y'all can't be mad at Kanaya.
I ain't make the pilot.
Okay. With the defects and everything, you have to, have a lot of grace because sometimes they might go.
Cuss you out.
Okay. Not people cussing you out over food stamps and Medicaid. Oh, okay. So what does grace mean to you then?
Grace means to me is like, I think I have 2 different definitions when it comes to my job and stuff, but I feel like grace to me means just holding me together, period. Because even when I don't have it all together or I'm having a bad day or something, it's that grace that's carrying me through the day.
And so you have 4 children, and with 4 children, you have to
my piece of cake.
because they're watching. They're like, "Oh, mama."
So it can be overwhelming a lot. It really can. Parenthood is not easy, but I feel like with grace, it gives me room to breathe and try again, start over. And
That's good.
Yeah,
that's good. Grace gives you the opportunity to try again. I like that. I like that. So have you ever had a season where you felt disqualified, unworthy?
Yeah, because during that time, it's easy to feel like you're falling short if something's not going your way, or if you're not getting what you want at this time, or I want it to be here, but I'm here. So I feel like that can make you feel disqualified, but I feel like when God's working the hardest.
That's good.
Yeah.
So you, correct me if I'm wrong, did you grow up in church or?
Yeah, I did. I grew up in church. I grew up in Maple Springs. Yeah. I was on the choir, praise dancing, praise team.
Now, what was the choir? Please remind me. Was it a Sunbeam or something like that?
So I was never old enough to be on
the
Sunbeam.
Man.
I was always on the children's choir.
Okay.
So Sunbeams was like young adults. But that was the name. I was never old enough to be on.
Okay.
So I didn't get to experience that unless we have the combined choir and we'll all just sing Running for Jesus.
Oh, man. Hey. Running for Jesus. Okay. I remember as a kid, mass choir. Like, it was like...
It was a lot of us.
Oof.
It was.
Yeah.
It was some good times.
Yes. And so growing up in church and going through life, have you ever felt, man, this church stuff is something else? I don't feel like going to church anymore.
I ain't gonna say I didn't feel like going to church. I think I used to be excited to go to church, but that was because like I had a role or something.
Yeah.
And then I felt like back then I probably was going to church for the wrong reason. And it was just because I had either I get to sing on the choir, or I'm doing praise service.
Yeah.
And this, once I had a role, I was like real excited to go to church. But if I wasn't doing nothing, I was just like, I'm going because I got to.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But would you say that people like to have something to do when they go to church?
Yeah,
Like,
I would say for me, yeah. But now it's kind of different. If I didn't have a role, I would still enjoy it. But back then, I feel like, yeah. People definitely wanted to have something to do.
yeah.
And that would keep them in church.
So was there a moment in your life where you truly felt God's grace, his presence, even growing up in church, you felt, whew, thank you, Lord, for your grace.
Yeah. So I would say it was, of course, when I got a little older and just having to, like when I was on the praise team and stuff like that. And this was like before COVID. I did feel, I think it was like one service, and it was, I don't know what was going on, because I didn't know the feeling, and that's because I wasn't like reading the Bible. I wasn't doing nothing, so I didn't know what the feeling, but I was like feeling heavy a little bit. And so it was just like, I can't remember what we sung, but then when I came out, I felt light, so I kind of felt like I felt his presence then. Yeah. I felt like that was the first time.
Oh, man.
So that was before COVID. And then it's like after that, we stopped having church.
And so what was that like? If you were talking to someone brand new, how would you describe that?
His presence?
Yeah.
I would feel like a weight being lifted. Like, if you come in there and you just worried about this, that, and the third, and you come out and you're not worried about nothing anymore. Or I would say for people who working out, if y'all like a weighted vest or something, and when you take that vest off.
That's good.
Yeah.
Oh, man, that's good.
Yeah.
I like that. I like that. Growing up in church, again, you're describing God's presence. We talk about the kabod, that's a glory. But have you ever felt the contrary, the weight of the world? And like you are trying to grow spiritually, and then the weight is just, whew.
Yeah. Just struggling. But I think, because I don't think nobody haven't. Honestly, I think everybody has. And even still to today, like, it's not like you're not going to feel the weight of the world. And honestly, just by coming to Grace Covering, like when I first started, it's like a lot of stuff that I didn't know that I learned by going to Grace Covering. It's just because I would have never thought in my mind, like, when you get closer to God, more stuff is coming to you.
Oh, yeah. Like, what?
And it's just like, that's backwards. I was confused. But that's, yeah. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, I'm trying to do right, and all this, it's just backwards.
Yes. Yes. And like, when you think about it, you're on the right team. It's just your opponent is like really trying to convince you to come back on the other side.
Yeah, I'm getting tackled.
Getting tackled by the devil.
This don't make no sense. It ain't flag football. It's tackle. So it's
But here's the good part about that, though. You are on the winning team.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter if you get stopped in this particular season. You will always come out victorious on the winning side. Yeah. Whose side are you on? I'm on the winning. Hey. Hey, see, you never know. At Grace Covering, our praise team is, we lit. We are lit. The praise team.
They never know what we singing.
Never know. I'm telling you. Because we could be going like, Jesus, you're the... Jesus.
And start rapping.
And then start, hey, Jesus. Hey.
Ooh.
Oh, man. Hey, you know what? I think this is a great moment to slide this in here. All right. Are you ready for a little lyric? So, if y'all didn't know, Kanaya can sing, okay? She can sing. I have a few questions. See if you can fill in the blank, all right? Or answer some of these.
Okay.
According to Jacqueline Carr, what season is this?
Winning season.
Okay, all right. It's my winning season. All right. Okay. There is a miracle in this room with whose name on it?
Yours. Hold on.
All right, let's try it again.
With my my name on it.
Yeah, but then it says with somebody's name on it. There's a miracle in this room with, let's do the intro, with Tasha's name on
Did I
it.
say Tasha?
Tasha. She said,
she
said,
said
say your name.
herself?
Yeah, she said, say your name in the room. And then she
Oh.
said, Tasha.
See, I was supposed to say, I thought my name. I did not.
Hey, this with
Is
your
that
name on it.
Is that the original person?
Yeah, it's so she'll say something about there's a miracle in this room with say your name and then
Oh, okay.
something like that. Something like that. We'll listen to it later. We might play it for y'all. We'll see. All right. All right. God is a waymaker, miracle worker, promise keeper, and what else?
Light in the dark.
Light in the darkness. Okay. All right.
Sing it.
Okay. All right. This is an oldie, but a goodie. This is probably when they were singing it on the Sunbeam when you couldn't sing on it. But as long as Vicky Winans has King Jesus, what doesn't she need? Nobody else. Nobody else. All right. Now, if you don't get this one, because we did a remix at church.
I'm gonna get it.
GP, are you with me?
Oh yeah.
Come on.
Got this. Oh no. Oh no. See, that's what I'm saying. We might have did the remix, but I might not have known.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, we're having church. We ain't going nowhere.
See, I probably turned my mic off. When I'll be knowing it, sometimes I turn my mic.
So that's why I don't be hearing the soprano. Okay, gotcha. Because you be like, oh, I don't know now.
Yeah, I slide it so fast. And I'll wait and say the part that I know.
Okay.
It ain't no need to being loud and wrong.
Oh my goodness. Don't need to be loud and raw. My goodness. Okay. Gotcha. Okay. With that being said, we aren't performers. When we get up there, we worship hard. We sing hard. And we sing forever. We sing for a long time. Okay.
That's all right.
And so we're not performing, but have you ever felt like you had to perform to earn God's love or love of people?
Yeah, because I felt like going back in the old days, I felt like if I wasn't doing something at that time, then am I still worshiping? Like, am I still doing something? I'm not preaching, I'm not ushering. I mean, not preaching, I'm sorry. I'm not singing, not ushering.
You trying to preach?
No.
Hey, sound like you're trying to. No, okay.
I'm not ushering, I'm not singing, I'm not dancing. So it's what am I doing? So I felt like that before. I have, but yeah.
So when you are like getting up and singing, like you saying that you were an usher?
I've ushered.
Were you like the black and white usher? Where the black and
We was in rotation.
Oh, okay. You was in rotation usher. Oh man.
Yep, I would either sing on the praise team, or I would usher.
Wow.
And then at one point in time we had a dance team, so I would dance. So we was in rotation.
Wow. Very active.
Yep.
So when you are talking to someone, what is it, the difference between conviction and condemnation? If someone's dealing with grace and they're like, because a lot of people will say, boy, people just be judging at church and whatnot. So we'll talk about that in a minute. But what's the difference between, in your opinion, like conviction and condemnation?
I mean, I feel like conviction, I feel like you're definitely going to know the difference, because to be convicted of something, first of all, I feel you're not supposed to be doing it. It's just like we know we're not supposed to do stuff, or we know something was wrong or something. And I feel like for me, if I keep thinking about it, then I know I'm being convicted or something like it. Yeah. And then I guess I feel like that's the difference.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what I feel like, being convicted, and it's like you're gonna be forced to make it right, basically. Like you keep thinking about, I shouldn't have said that or I shouldn't have did that, and I need to do this to make it right. Yeah.
So how do you describe to someone, like, you give yourself grace even when you're trying to grow spiritually? What are some things that you try to do?
I guess I give myself grace because I have to let myself know God's love is not based off my performance. So I am giving myself grace because I may not be all the way there, but if I'm going that direction, then that's growth. So I feel like that's me giving myself grace.
So how would you describe that to someone? Because I know there are church people who expect people to automatically just have it right, have it together.
Yeah.
So what would you say to someone like that?
Somebody who's expecting you to have it all together?
Yeah.
How can I word this? I think people who expect you to have it all together it's like calling their own bluff because you don't have it all together.
Ooh, I'm telling you.
So it's like you're telling someone else that they should have it all together because you want to dim the light on how you really are.
Yeah.
I feel like that's what that is. But if somebody would tell me that I should have it all together, I would have to tell them, like, nobody's perfect. So, but if I would have to tell them if I'm going in the right direction, then I feel like I'm doing all right. If I'm further than I was before.
Yes.
And anybody know me, they should know I'm a little further than what I I got some more screws than I had.
Lord, now see, we did not discuss this part, but for Kwanzaa, she does not like for me to share stuff like this. But Kwanzaa, she can fight. Praise the Lord.
I know.
But the Lord she has more grace than I do, right? Like she.
And it's
She has.
I guess it depends on the situation.
Yeah. Back in the day, I remember growing up.
It was a mess.
Listen, Kanaya, do you mind me sharing just a little bit? We here already, so
Yeah.
Kanaya used to be like, "Hey, stand 10 toes, like
Cracker.
no matter what."
I done got it together now. Yeah.
Praise the Lord. And it's crazy though because you had grace for yourself, and now you can have that type of grace as well, because we all have a place where we have grown from, and so
I think that's exactly what I see when I'm getting cussed out at work.
yeah.
That's what I be thinking. I'm just gonna give you a little time.
Because the old you.
Exactly. I can't even be mad at you right now.
Yeah.
I just have to give them a little second.
Yeah, it's crazy because sometimes we don't like to talk about those times where we fight. I remember back in the day when I was working at somewhere, I was flipping tables. I was mad. I was like, no, for real. I was like Jesus in the marketplace. I was like, no, for real. So the Lord has helped me. He has, boy. So a lot of times we don't like to talk about that kind of stuff of where the Lord has brought us from.
That's a perfect example to me.
Yeah. Yeah. Because I'm telling you. So what role does accountability play in healing? So you are holding yourself accountable, or you have somebody hold you accountable, or you're holding someone else accountable. In that healing process, what does that look like?
I feel like it plays a big part because as for yourself, like you can't properly heal if you don't take accountability for what you're healing from. And then as far as holding somebody else accountable, that person can't heal if they don't really know. You just have to hold them accountable, be truthful and stuff, and that'll help the next person heal.
Yeah. So have you had to experience any of that? You're holding someone accountable, or you being held accountable? What is that?
Yeah, I have to be held accountable a lot because it was, for instance, like praying. Like I still got my 9:30 alarm.
Hey, come on. Come on.
But yeah, I have to be held accountable for that because I was consistent, but then I got in in a moment where I would just keep hitting snooze.
Yeah.
And so then I'm just like, keep hitting snooze. Like, I would hit snooze so much if I'm watching a show or something. And so, yeah, I had to be accountable with that. And it's like, I wasn't going to get better until I was my accountability partner was like.
So explain to everyone what the 9:30 or 9 o'clock what is.
Okay. So we all, Grace Covering picked the time. And when the alarm clock goes off, you have to pray. And so I chose 9:30 because that was the time where I am mostly not bothered, I guess I would say. Like, the kids are in bed and it's like wind down time, so I actually can focus.
Yeah.
And I'm just not like doing a quick 1-2 and then getting up. So yeah, that's what the 9:30 alarm clock is, and I still do it.
That's awesome.
Yep.
That is awesome. What is something that God brought you through that changed your perspective?
I would say grief, even though it's still fresh. Like, my brother recently died, so I would say that grief people die every day, but when it's somebody close to you, it changed your perspective, because it's now I have to change. Like, I have to be serious about how I show up for my family and how I show up for everybody, and just tell them that you love them now. Tell them what you got to tell them now. And then, so that just kind of changed my perspective about like how I would interact going forward, or what I would do with family members, go to those reunions, go to those events and stuff like that, even when I'm tired or whatever, because you just never know. Yeah.
I understand. I know someone had mentioned the same thing. They just lost their mother, and we had to just give them time to grieve. And they had, after everything had settled, after the service and whatnot, that's exactly what they said. Make time for your family, because you only have one.
Because my brother, it was plenty of times that I could have went to the hospital, but then I was like putting my work and stuff. His last days, I was definitely there, but just going back, I could have went a lot more.
Yeah, because that job will replace you in a hot second. Boy, I'm telling you, they don't care. Because, boy, as soon as they hear, okay.
Get my position.
They got somebody already.
Food stamp
Not the new food stamp lady. Oh, my goodness. We talk about that and we joke, but we're serious at the same time. But here's a good part about it. Is God would never give up on us like some of our jobs will. And that's the good part about it. So I want to take a little break real quick.
Okay.
I want to ask you some questions. Now, you mentioned that you grew up in church and you sung on the choir. So I want you to answer some questions. Finish this phrase, this church phrase. All right, you ready?
I think so.
God is good.
All the time.
And all the time?
God is good.
All right. Okay. Turn to your neighbor and tell them.
You tell them a lie. Oh, my God. Turn to your neighbor and tell them.
Okay, we'll move on.
Okay.
We'll move on.
I was like, what's that?
Oh, no, we're moving on. We're moving on. Ain't he all right? Ain't he all right? What does that mean?
All right?
Yeah, what do you... Yes, he is.
Oh.
You know what? See, I'm going to have to go back old school and start preaching. Ain't he all right?
Yeah. See, you should have said it like that. It's how you say it.
Okay. All right, so here's an old one. If I had 10,000 tongues... See, this is old school.
Yeah.
This is old school. This is back in the day.
I might have been in the back at children's church.
This is when the mothers would be starting prayer. If I had 10,000 tongues. or when the deacon is on his knee praying in the front. And he'd be like, I couldn't praise you enough. I couldn't thank you enough. Okay.
I was in children's church. I must missed it. I was in the back.
Okay. What about this one? Everybody.
Clap your hands.
There you go.
That's a song.
Okay. What about this? No weapon formed against me.
shall prosper.
Oh, okay. Let the church say.
Amen.
Okay. All right. We good. Okay.
That might have been half and half.
Oh man. So back to it. What would you say to someone who feels like a failure? Feel like God has just given up on me. Have you ever felt that way?
Yeah, I have. If stuff keep going back to back, he done forgot about me. But I think that somebody who feels like a failure, they should just remember that you're not a failure. It's just a working process. You can still grow spiritually and still be failing, because it's not.
Ooh.
Growing spiritually don't really means you ain't gonna struggle.
Ooh. Come on with it.
Because I'll be struggling.
Tell the truth, ain't the devil.
But I
feel
think it just means that you just have to know that once you are, even though you are struggling or you feel like you're failing, God is still going to meet you wherever you are.
Yeah. So have you ever felt shame or guilt or regret? And how did you overcome that?
I did overcome, because I know it's like a lot of, I done had regrets, but you can't just live in what if, or I should have did this or whatever. You just have to move on, and it's like a learning experience. It doesn't mean you're going to feel shame, regret. It's a feeling. So it doesn't mean that you're not, it doesn't mean anything bad to feel those things, but it's just like you just can't be stuck in that. You have to just move forward.
So have you ever felt like giving up? I can't take this anymore.
I have, but I guess it just depends on what. Because if it's just like, I know for sure a job. I used to be job hopping, so yeah, Kwanzaa, no, I used to. I'll quit a job in a heartbeat.
Hey, I feel you.
So yeah, and it didn't take much, because as soon as I'm stressed out, I'm gone. I don't know what. As soon as I'm stressed out, I'm gone. It didn't take much at all. That's when I felt like giving up. I'm telling you, but because it could just be just a temporary feeling. It could be just somebody like really, the devil might be really on me that day or something, and I'm just like over the top, and I'm just like, forget it, and I'm gone. And then it's like I make a decision off a temporary feeling.
Ooh.
So yeah, that's when it's been. Yeah, it was jobs for sure, and I had it bad.
Yeah. So, how many jobs have? Oh no. Okay, we'll move on.
I couldn't even tell you. I don't think.
Okay.
It might have been 4 or 5.
Okay.
Maybe.
Okay.
At the least.
Okay. 4 or 5.
Yeah, at the least.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
So how would you describe the feeling of overcoming that? You came out of having that feeling. What does that feel like, having a victory over feeling regret, shame, defeat, feel like giving up? What does that feel?
It feels good, because it's once you, like, when I have given up or feeling like I regret something, once I feel, okay, so with the pattern that I just mentioned, when I was on my first job that I stayed at for the longest, it felt really good. I'm like, okay, I'm being consistent. Yeah. I'm staying on this job. Hey. I'm doing right. So that felt good. And then if I regret doing something, I might have regret doing this, but then it's like maybe a couple years later, now I'm here. So it's like, even though I didn't do that, I still made it to where I wanted to be. So I feel like, yeah, it does feel good after. You don't see that then, but eventually.
That's good. So how should the church respond when someone has fallen publicly? What should we do as a church?
I feel as a church, everyone should just come together. And if somebody's fallen publicly, as a church, if that's your church member, you should just come together and pick that person up, however that looks like whatever that looks like. Because it's one thing for them to fall publicly, like they're already in, like, feeling however they feel. And then once they feel, I feel like if nobody responds, then they're going to feel even worse, because they'll feel like they're alone. And that's a different place. Yeah.
Yeah. This is true.
Yeah.
That's good. So what are some unhealthy expectations that Christians place on people, especially falling short?
I think it's like it can be toxic because it's like some Christians, they make you feel like you got to be perfect.
Yeah.
And I think that's what it is.
Yes.
I think that's the main thing. People as Christians, they're putting it out that you can't do no wrong at all.
Yeah.
Like, and if you do wrong, you going to hell. That's what, yeah, because it's just, oh Lord, you done slipped out of custody, you finna go to hell. So that's what I think. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I feel you. And that's the whole purpose and point of grace, something that we don't deserve. And yeah, but church people place a lot of expectations on people.
Yeah, that's true.
So what would you say to someone who feels broken? They feel like the church let them down. What would you say to them?
I would tell them, going back to what I said, grace gives you the breathing room to try again. You don't have to necessarily go back to that same church. That's not the only church. Every church is not going to do you the same way. I feel like it's just, if that's not the church for you, or if you felt church hurt, then maybe you should just go somewhere else. You should first, or you can face the problem, try to figure out if you could feel better about what you're hurt about. And then if this is not something that works out for you or that aligns with you, then leave. Go with a church. There's plenty to choose from.
Lots of them. Lots.
Yeah.
As we come to the end, what is something that you want someone to remember from this conversation?
Remember that grace gives you breathing room to start over. Being a Christian does not mean that you are not going to make mistakes or not going to struggle. You are definitely going to have battles. But that, and then I just would say, even if you're feeling like you're failing or you feel like the world is on your back, just remember that you're not alone. It's just God is always with you. Just pray about everything. Worry about nothing.
Ooh, hey.
So, yeah.
Somebody was listening to church. Hey, I love it. I love it.
Yep.
We appreciate each and every one of you tuning in. You don't have to be perfect to be loved by God, used by God, or called by God. Grace meets us where we are, not where we pretend to be. Until next time, grace and peace.